say that Gok1 is still with us.
I'm clapping myself. I'm clapping myself. How narcissistic.
I've got a couple of questions for you. First off, why do you never do men?
Oh. Absolutely. Well, you don't know what happens at the weekend then, madam. Do you know, I used to do a lot of menswear. When I was a stylist before I was on the telly, I did loads and loads of menswear, worked with loads of bands and stuff, and I loved it. And the problem is that we have to work on applications, so we get, like, you know, 80,000 applications per series to come on the show, and we have to whittle them down, obviously. Now, only about 5% are blokes. And so what we need to do is we need to make sure we've got the right people to put on.
So you're not adverse to it, you just need
no,
more
not at all.
applications.
Absolutely, you know, it's a different mindset as well. When I'm working with women, I love women, as you can tell. I absolutely love women, but it's very, very different working with men. And the one guy show that I did with the lovely Simon was amazing, but I was so nervous for the whole 5 weeks of filming.
It was great.
Because, well, thank you.
Really
I didn't want to step over the line.
Didn't you do Ben Shepherd over?
I did. I've done Ben, absolutely.
Less,
he loved it.
Less emotional. You know when blokes go shopping, they go, have one of those, one of those, and one of those. They don't emotionally connect with clothes.
You see, I have a
like
theory about guys, which is I think guys have it just as bad as women, and I think they have the same kind of body hang-ups, but guys don't have the same kind of forum, so they can't, you know, get the girlfriends over for a bottle of wine and discuss, you know, I hate this part of my body, my boobs are this, you know, top comes off.
I think that's happening more now, isn't it?
I think it is
Boobs
happening,
are a big thing
absolutely.
with men.
But if a guys did that, then you'd turn around and, you know, he'd be coined as being maybe a little bit camp or a bit effeminate or, you know, a bit too sensitive.
But you couldn't do naked with men, though, could you, really? What you
I
do
love
with
naked with men.
No, but the thing is...
only so much you can do with a wide belt.
No, but if you did naked with men, you'd have to tuck their bits away and everything. Because, you know, like... Cause...
It'd be a terrible job, wouldn't it? Jake would give me a hand.
No problem at all.
You made your name with How to Look Good Naked. Of the four of us, which do you think would look best naked?
Best?
Well, let's see. Girls, bang us out. Let's do it.
Let's find mine first.
Have you ever had a woman naked and then they've said at the end of the day, this is really, I can't... Is it... Because it must be terrifying.
Absolutely. Do you know, absolutely. When we filmed the show, you know, I would never push a woman so far that it would make her feel uncomfortable. And so we always give the option. I always say to them, look, if you can't do this, it's fine. That will become part of your journey, part of your story. You know, you've come this far, you've done really, really well, and they always get the option. But they've always seemed to have gone through it. A couple of times they've said, can I leave my knickers on? Which is absolutely fine. A couple of times they've said, you know, I might do it with my bra on, which is absolutely fine again. And, you know, the thing is, we're not trying to dictate this is what you have to do, and if you don't do it, you won't feel great about yourself. It's just trying to push you a little bit further, but always in a very safe environment. Always very safe.
Straight off the subject now, I'm loving your glasses.
Well, thank you, but I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, they are lovely.
Well, thank you. It's a big day for me today, girls.
Why? What have you done?
Because I officially have my own glasses range out.
What?
I know.
See it,
Thank you. I know, this is the first time they've seen that you've got the scoop the first time on television.
Oh, I love
Absolutely,
them.
this is part of my new glasses. I'll get you some,
It's really hard to find glasses that suit you because you're putting them on and you can't really see yourself, can you?
Well, absolutely. Well, one of the reasons...
I mean?
Absolutely. One of the things that I wanted to do with the glasses is because I do a lot of work with the anti-bullying charities and kids that get bullied at school and stuff. And one of the things that I found working on the workshops was the kids often got bullied about their appearance. It was either to do with race or their clothes or even wearing glasses and that kind of thing. And so I decided that what I would do is work with Specsavers, who I've been with for ages, and create a beautiful collection that are affordable, that are really on trend, really fashionable. So if there are any kids or adults out there that need to wear glasses, they can now have affordable glasses which are beautifully designed. And so I feel very, very proud of it because it's taken me 12 months to do. But it's all very good. But do you like?
We like.
Do you like them? Thank you very much.
Can we call upon your expertise
Of
on
course.
behalf of our viewers? Because yesterday we put an appeal out and said if you're having a fashion moment and a fashion crisis and you need Gok's help, please get in touch. So Helen has been in touch from
Right.
Derby.
Hi, Helen.
Helen has a 11-year-old daughter. She says, went out shopping with my daughter. She refuses my opinion on an outfit. She says, Mum, let's face it, you only ever wear 3 things, so what do you know about fashion? Helen's wardrobe is full of baggy clothes that are easy to wear, but she's desperate for more variety. There she was there. What can you suggest?
Absolutely. Well, do you know what? I mean, I think it's a really common thing. Anyone in the audience that only wears baggy clothes. I mean, there are so many people. I think the percentage is something like 80% of women. And I think the thing is to do is get your underwear right, first of all. Get your foundations right, because you'd never build a house on soggy soil, ever. So you want to make sure that everything is in its place.
Don't talk at me!
And I I think once you've done that, you've got to start working on your silhouette. So whatever body shape you are, whether you're a pear shape, an apple, you're top heavy, an hourglass, doesn't matter what you are, just start working on that silhouette. And once you've got that silhouette right, start introducing flashes of colour. We call them accents. So it's like a scarf, a belt, a pair of shoes or something. You can still keep on wearing the black, but throw in some colour, and then gradually, baby steps, you'll start improving that wardrobe. It won't be as dark, and then have some lighter colours in there. So my advice, absolutely to Helen, is take it in smaller steps, but let's find that body first. Find the silhouette first.
Good advice, thank you. And Jane, you've got one, haven't you?
I have.
Go on.
Right-fitting underwear. Definitely got
okay.
get the right
Scaffolding.
The right size.
Wendy from Wigan celebrated her 45th birthday on Wednesday, and she says, I feel like an ironing board. My size 6 jeans don't even need to be unzipped when I take them off. And I'm trying to put on weight, but it's not happening. I would love to try and add some shape to my figure. Please help.
Do you know what? I've worked with so many women over the years that have turned around to me that have been a size 6, sometimes a size 4, that they genuinely can't put the weight on. They've said to me, you know, a lot of people think I'm so lucky because I'm thin.
Yeah. And it's hard to find clothes that fit.
It's really, really hard. It's really tricky because clothes are built on a silhouette and they're built on a mannequin, and the average size is about a size 10 when they're making clothes. And so if you go below that or up that, the clothes start going slightly out of shape. So if you are a size 6, I would say try buying the petite ranges from the high street, which are really good. They're cut slightly smaller. If not, find a seamstress. It's going to be able to take the waist in or take the leg up for you. It might cost you anything between a £5 to 15 quid, but if it's going to make the jeans fit perfectly, then it's worth investing in.
Or you can get kids stuff like I do.
Or kids stuff, but there's nothing wrong. But you know what? It's
Seriously?
true, because petite is the same as kids wear anyway. And then finally, if you want to improve your curves, you've got to broaden the shoulders, broaden the hips, and bring the waist in. Doesn't matter what size you are, you get the curves.
Brilliant.
Always.
God, thank you, as always. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
Please come back and see us again
I want to be a loose woman, for sure.
Well, speaking of flying visit, Jane, have you enjoyed it?
I've had the most amazing day. It's been lovely to come back. It's been like riding back, and to see the crew and all the people who are behind the scenes as well. It's just been a real joy. So thank you for having me back on.
Please come again soon. We've loved having you back.
Thank
Jane
you
McDonald,
very
got
much.
one, everyone. We're back on Monday, 12:30. Bye-bye.